It seems a really huge event, and we can't wait to test out our new ideas and our project. It's been a really nice experience to have a bit of preparation also before hackathon. Usually with a hackathon, you're just thrown in and you don't know anybody, which is also really exciting and nice. But in this case, it's also been interesting to have this experience to sort of flesh out some ideas with the team beforehand and then hit the ground running. Yeah, excited. Not too long ago, there were a lot of natural ecosystems that simply don't exist today. Humanity was in close connection with these ecosystems. And it's only very recently that we've become very distant from this. So we're living in these big urban landscapes and we stare at computer screens all day. For one, I think it has psychological impacts. Secondly, it distances us from the natural environment and makes it easier to exploit these environments. Clear cutting, overlogging, pollution impacting forests.
As a human being, we rely on the nature to maintain a balance of our emotional well-being. And it's also the time for us to give back to the nature.
Because as we see, we're like in the middle of like a climate change crisis, basically. As a whole, like human coordination needs to be really centered around these kind of problems.
We are a team of 6 people with very diverse backgrounds.
We are all passionate about the natural environment, but we're also very strong from a technological perspective.
Like machine learning, but also
robotics experts, blockchain developers who have actually made real projects.
AI development.
We aim to build a decentralized autonomous organization solution.
Connected to a robotics platform that can then control this robotics platform in a way that serves a natural ecosystem. So if we can actually implement this idea, the potential that this unlocks is quite incredible.
Combining all this various specifications can lead to really interesting developments. Personally, I think there is not enough kind of like interdisciplinary approach to certain disciplines like ecology, but also economy and software development. And I think there is not kind of like a clear kind of overlapping between these, and there is no one who try to like gain a certain like more upper view or more kind of like holistic view on these like disciplines and try to merge them into basically a more kind of like generalized framework.
I think from the technology point of view, we have a very good combination of people, but we would also welcome people who have more knowledge and skills in forest protection or nature protection to join our team.
So none of us are actually trained in ecology or forestry, and this would be very interesting to engage with this type of community as well. Nobody has built a DAO to this scale before and actually instantiated it with a legal status. Some things that we would like to explore are, for example, the ethical considerations of these new technologies. We got some inspiration from Jan-Peter for the overall vision, and we're challenged to think big, think global.
I think Nature 2.0 is a really nice opportunity to discuss certain like visions about how we think what we call nature now can be like perceived in like 10 or 20 years.
I got to know the concept of cybernetic forest and Nature 2.0. So I really like this pioneering idea, but at the same time, I also wonder whether this would work. So this Nature 2.0 track of Hackathon provides a very good chance for me to explore this concept and try to build solutions for the future.
I think it gives like a great opportunity or platform to really discuss this also with various people, with various backgrounds, with various stakeholders, and then also build like certain implementations of these things.
And hopefully we can then build a beautiful ecosystem and a beautiful environment that is sustainable, and not just sustainable in human lifespan, but in the overall lifespan of a forest, which could be forever.